Hey YouTubers, if you've seen my last video, you know that I'm going to be doing a show called Reviewing the Web. If you haven't seen that video, well, I would suggest you go watch it right now, but even knowing myself, I probably wouldn't even bother. Anyway, just to give you a short version of the video, I'm basically going to be doing a YouTube show called Reviewing the Web. Wait, I just said it twice. Anyway, it's kind of going to be like how the reviewers you find on this channel reviews other TV shows or movies, depending on their likes. Well, my show is going to be a little different. Basically, I'm going to be reviewing things that I found on the web. Like, I'm going to be reviewing a YouTube show, a story from fanfiction, a line of artwork from DeviantArt, well, pretty much just about anything. Anyway, the reason I'm making this video is to make a few notes in regards to my last video. First thing, in the last video I mentioned I was going to use a puppet, well anyway a wolf puppet, that I actually made by myself. Don't ask. And I was going to use that for the show, but I'm going to scratch that idea. I mean, I gotta admit, I'm just maybe just a tad bit over my head with that idea. So basically I'm just gonna scrap it for now, at least until I come up with something better, or either fix the puppet or maybe make a new one. But don't worry, the first one is actually gotta go home with my sister and her husband, whose home I'm actually in right now. And if you're wondering who they are, sorry, I'm not going to give you that information. But I will say that they've asked me to call them by my sister as the Jew. Again, don't ask. And her husband will like to be called Kingpin. And no, Sean, it is not because of the villain from Spider-Man. It has something to do with bowling. Long story. Anyway, I'm scrapping the puppet idea for now, and I'm actually going to be shooting all my videos right in their home. At least that way I won't be caught by my mother. Well, if you have somebody who's always wanting to look into your life, you'd understand. Okay, the second item that I need to point out, since I'm going to be doing this new show, I will actually be making a few other videos, but it's actually to test out this camera that I'm actually using right now, since the other one that I have, it wouldn't allow me to use it on the Windows Movie Maker. It only let me use it on the program it came with. And all that program did was cut the footage into pieces. It didn't even let me upload any music or do any voiceovers. Well, the second reason I'm going to be, you might be seeing some videos that are probably sceneries, is that I'm also going to be testing footage on, or at least the special effects on the YouTube editor and the Windows Movie Maker, since unlike the other one, this camera I'm using right now can actually let me upload videos right into the Windows Movie Maker. And if I'm going to be doing the show, I might as well get a feel of all the editing and the special effects, the voiceover. You get the point. So, either before or after the first episode, I will be experimenting with the camera that I'm using right now, with the footage and with the special effects. And the third item, the show will take place no matter what, but just don't expect it until maybe a little after the 1st of January, because let's face it, the holidays are coming up, so you guys are probably going to be busy with all the Christmasing and the New Year's. Heck, I know I am. I mean, I'm going to my grandfather's. And I'm pretty sure I won't be able to do any videoing. Well, that isn't going to be involved with YouTube. And the 4th item, just so you know, I will be asking permission before I do any reviews on certain shows or stories. At least granted, if I can actually contact the creators. Because, let's face it, with all the copyrights going about, I don't think anybody would want to get sued or get ripped out of YouTube because they used footage or music that wasn't theirs in the first place. So, when it comes to reviewing, I will be asking permission first. Granted, if I can make contact with the creators. And I've already asked the first person I want to do a review on, or at least the person whose show I want to do the review on. So, at least that one's been cleared up. Well, I think I covered everything. I'm scrapping the puppet idea. I'm going to be testing the special effects on YouTube Editor and Windows Movie Maker. The first episode will take place somewhere in January. Not sure if it's going to be before or the beginning or the middle of January. Depends how long it takes. And before I even start on the making the episode, I will try my best to ask permission from the authors or the creators of the shows if they wouldn't mind me doing the reviews on what they've created. Yeah, that's pretty much it. This is Wing Song, and I hope you have a great Christmas and New Year. So, see you then.